Yeah, game number 2, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. This is a fun game to handicap and a great game to talk about. Washington State in Boulder to take on Colorado. Buffalo's 4.5, 60 the total. Colorado 9-1 ATS this year. The Cougars are 9-1 ATS the last 10. As a dog, we had them week 2 at Boise and they got the money. Colorado 2 steps away. Beat Wazoo Saturday in Utah and they go into the Pac-12 title game. Likely the coach of the year, Mike McIntyre, quote, "This is a special time in Colorado football. Our young men have taken us from good to really good and we can move to great next weekend." End quote. And now, the pressure though, here's the pressure. Our team wasn't expected to do anything. They're this close, Teddy.
And that's what concerns me. Here's what defense coordinator Jim Leavitt said about the pressure building on Colorado. Quote, "I think this team doesn't even think about it. They're just playing. I don't know if they know better because they've never been there. I don't know if it's hit them." And that may be the case, especially this week, where you have a team that's playing with momentum. They still have business ahead of them. It's not like this is one game, hey, win this game, and all of a sudden you get a big prize. They got Washington State and Utah before they get to the Pac-12 title game. So I don't know if we see that type of thing this scenario. And the question is, can Colorado really get to great? With McIntyre's quote, "We've gone from good to really good, and we can move to great." I don't know if that's the case with this team. They're a very good team, but this has not been a banner year for the Pac-12. And Colorado, tight win over a way down Stanford, tight win over a way down Oregon, tight win over a UCLA team without Josh Rosen. The best teams, or most of the best teams in the Pac-12, have had issues this season, and the Buffs have been able to take advantage. That doesn't mean they're a great football team.
And Lou Fowle's not exactly lighting it up either at quarterback. Less than 500 yards and a 4-3 ratio the last 3 games, touchdown interception ratio. The defense and the running game have been carrying them. Now to the Pirate in Washington State. They have won 8 in a row for the first time since 1930. They are 7-0 in conference for the first time ever. So they're ready to go and they're fired up. They lost a tough, good wide receiver with a torn ACL, Craycraft. 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now, the mind game of the week. Now, listen, this means nothing because next Friday, and it's a short week, the day after Thanksgiving, they have the Apple Cup against Washington, which will decide who goes to the Pac-12 title game. So who knows, and of all these coaches, who knows what the hell Leach is going to do?
Well, we have a thought process of what Leach might do here. We know what Colorado's going to do, correct? Colorado playing in the Pac-12 South, they got to win out, or their goals will not be in front of them anymore. For Washington, this is a complete throwaway game. They're in the Pac-12 North. They will play for Washington State, I should say. They will play Washington next week. Short week, mind you, on the Friday in the Apple Cup to go. The winner of that game will go to the Pac-12 title game. And they could quite possibly, quite realistically, meet Colorado again in that ball game. So I got to think Leach does not go all out to win this game, especially when you talk about the top wide receiver. Craycraft, he's got 218 career catches. That's the second best in school history. I wonder if Washington State spent part of this week practicing for Washington, not Colorado. And this is, it may be a tough gauge here. What's Leach going to do? My spidey sense says I'm not expecting Washington State's A game. Again, this isn't a team that is used to going on 8-game winning streaks late in the season.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
So we're giving you picks every day, and you're probably making your own as well. Be sure to participate in SBR's weekly Twitter Bankroll Challenge. Just post your picks on Twitter with @SBRSportsPicks and the hashtag BetSBR before 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be betting your picks, and if the bankroll is positive at the end of the week, you could win the profits. Picks must be of events taking place that day and available in at least one of the major sportsbooks shown in our Best Sportsbooks page.